Think less, do more. It's the newest philosophy I've come up with. Well, I probably wasn't the first one to say that. Think less, do more, but it's something I like, something I apply to my life quite often. So I'm gonna tell you guys about it. How it's the best way to do things and best way to take action with things. So what do I mean by that? Think less, do more. I just mean, let's say you want to start going to the gym, right? A lot of people end up not taking action on these things because they just overthink their way out of it. They just start thinking about, oh, what's the pros and cons of doing it? Why don't I start? Why should I start? What's the best way to start? How do I do this? How do I do that? And start coming up with so many plans and all. And by the time they've done it, it's too complicated. So much going on. They don't end up doing it. Whereas, like, the best way to do it is to not think about it and just try it out. Whether it's back when I recently started doing guitar lessons, and I said to my mate, "Oh, I really want to learn how to play guitar," and he actually does guitar lessons, so he started teaching me. I didn't really put too much thought into it. You know what I mean? I just said, like, I want to start learning guitar. He said, "Yeah, do a lesson with you." Start doing it Tuesday, so I'm doing that every Tuesday. Or if you don't know a guy, then just message somebody is what you will do. You know what I mean? If you don't uh, know someone, the thing is would be to do is to just send some messages out. Like if you were unemployed, which you probably are, but I know a couple of my mates who watch these videos are in school, so that's okay. But if you're unemployed, right, or if you were unemployed, you wouldn't really like be thinking too much about what jobs to apply for. You would just go on Indeed and just apply for everything. You know what I mean? You wouldn't really think too much about what you're applying to. You would just because like you don't have a job, so you need to get a job, and you're just gonna apply to everything. Just apply to all of them. That's what I do at least. Whenever I've been looking for a job, I just apply to everything that I see on Indeed, whether it's like in retail working, landscaping jobs, sales jobs, um, everything. Like I just apply to all the jobs. That's what you'll do. Obviously, like if it's teacher schedule, part time, full time, this that. Or obviously, if there's a specific one you want, you'll apply to them. But if you're just desperate for a job, you'll apply to everything. You won't really put too much thought into it. You'll just go and do it. You won't think, oh, but what's the best way to do it, and well, I'll put all the details into Indeed and check which way it goes, and then and da, 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 da. It's like you wouldn't really do that if you really needed to just like get a job and just get some work. You would just go and apply to everything. So you need to think like that with other areas of your life. Basically, like I said, trying out a new hobby or something. Don't think about it. Just go and do it. A lot of times with these videos that I post out, I end up just like trying to plan too much. And I have a little script down here, definitely helps, but I sometimes just end up like thinking too much, and I end up posting quite late. You know what I mean? I don't get enough of them out, so I need to work on. And I'm gonna be getting more videos for you guys out soon. But a lot of the times it's like just put less thought into things. Just start trying. Obviously, I'm not saying be stupid and don't ever think about something, but it's more so just to do with taking action on things. You'll think yourself out of taking action. You know what I mean? If there's something you want to try out, a new gym you want to go to, a new hobby you want to try learn, a new skill you want to try learn, a video you want to post, you want to get into making content. You'll just end up thinking too much about it to the point where you'll never do it. You know what I mean? You'll think so much and not take action. You'll think more, do less. That's the opposite. It's what you don't want to do. Think more, do less. You want to think less, do more. And basically, obviously, I'm not saying just be a fucking retard. Well, maybe you can, but don't be retarded. But like, take more action. Just the overall thing I'm trying to say. You know, take more action. and just spend less time overthinking yourself and coming up with all these things, and just sign up for the gym, or just book your theory test. If you're trying to learn how to drive, you have to book like a theory test and then do some questions, and then you can get your learner's permit for your driving license. Just book the theory test. Thinking, oh, but I have to study. I haven't done enough studying, and I have to do more, and I have to. How much questions should I do? And I have to know this and do that. And you'll never get your lesson that way. Just book the test, and then you will study, and then you'll pass it. No, hopefully you'll pass it, but it's better to just book it and get it done. That's what I did. One of the guys I used to work with back when I was doing my apprenticeship. He said, "Dean, it's better if you just book the test, and then you will study." I did it, and I passed first try anyway. So hopefully, I had my driving license soon. I'm waiting on me driving test, but yeah, I had just booked the theory test, and it worked out. I ended up getting my learner's permit. So it's better to just take some action towards doing it rather than spending so much time planning things, preparing, looking up what's best, what not to do, what to do, and all these things. You know what I mean? Even if you buy a new game, you know what I mean, on PlayStation. There's all them videos on YouTube of like best tips to start with a game, what to do, what not to do, but no one watches them. What's the point? Just go and play the game, You just go in, play the game, fuck around, find out what it's about, You wouldn't really be like looking up I mean, if you're shit at the game, it's online or something, yeah, you look up a few tips or something, but single player game, you wouldn't really be spending all day looking up what to do, unless you're stuck, it's a puzzle or whatever, but again, I'm not saying don't ever like prepare for things, but I'm just saying you should spend more time doing things rather than thinking about them. You know, spend more time doing rather than thinking is the whole point I'm trying to get across here. Anyways, that's the main point of the video. Think less, do more. Be more retarded. Just try. Just get out there and do whatever it is you want to do. Don't overthink yourself out of doing things. That's my latest philosophy here. So, with that, I'll end the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.